Hi guys! We're back with Dream Daddy Simulator. We just did the do with Robert. That was really unexpected. Fuck. Okay, anyway. Sunlight streams between the slats of blinds. My head is pounding. I really overdid it last night. Wait a minute. This isn't my old house. Or my new house. Oh, right. I look around for Robert, but I find myself alone. Hello? There's a clatter from the bedroom and the door opens. Robert is fully dressed and grabs his keys. That was fun. Yeah, it was. You should go. That's certainly not what I was expecting. Well, talk to you later? Mm-hmm. Robert cracks a smile. Sure. Your clothes are over there. Oh. I hastily get dressed and show myself out. The sun is unbearably bright. I need to lie down. I start to make my way back right home when I suddenly remember... Amanda! Achievement unlocked, bad dad. Oh, man. I rush back home and throw the door open. Something smells delicious. Amanda? Amanda runs out of the kitchen and looks slightly disappointed. Aw, man, I was kind of hoping you'd gotten kidnapped and I was going to have to come rescue you. No, I, made a friend at the bar last night and ended up sleeping over at, his place. Where are the Emmas? Huh. They left a little while ago. Oh, you guys have fun? Yeah, we watched some movies, ate snacks, stole a car, you know, the usual sleepover stuff. You teens and your larceny. So, this breakfast that's cooking, what's that all about? Well, there's hash browns and eggs and bacon. Can I? Yes, you can have some breakfast. Bless you, sweet child. My head throbs. I gotta do something about this hangover. Amanda, your loving father might have overdone it last night. Oh, somebody's hungover. Father of the year. You wouldn't happen to have any aspirin or... Alright. I've got just the thing. Hang on. Amanda runs to the fridge and pulls out a jar of pickles. Amanda, what? Alright. Drink this. The pickle juice? Yep. It's what I used once, I would assume someone would use. I would also assume that it works pretty well. Although I had never tried it before. And won't try it. Obviously. Give her a stern yet resigned side-eye, because that's what I would do as a parent, honestly. I eye her suspiciously. I'd eye the jar of pickles even more suspiciously. This better work. I down a sip of the tart juice. No, more than that. Way more than that. I mean, I assume. Watch it, you. I drink more pickle juice and help myself to the delicious breakfast that Amanda has graciously allowed me to partake in. After inhaling some hash browns and dunking several pieces of bacon into my runny egg yolk, I'm starting to feel a little better. Amanda grabs her backpack and keys. Well, I gotta get to class. Don't forget the meeting with Mr. Vega, okay? He said it was important. Love ya! I'll be there. Knock him dead, kiddo. Always do. We do our secret handshake and she's off. I get a little work done at home before I glance at my watch and see it's almost time for the meeting. I hop in the shower, change clothes, and head on my way. Still a little hungover. It's called masking tape for a reason. Good dad tip! I arrive at Amanda's school and visit at the front and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I feel pretty haggard after not brushing my teeth or showering, but hopefully nobody will notice. I check my watch and am relieved to see I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it 1:03 or 1:08? I spotted a youth standing in his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavy-lined eyes. Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Mr. who? Mr. Vega. I don't know, have you tried the exit? Okay, wise guy, are you gonna help me or not? Fine, up those stairs and to the left. Can't miss them. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple of minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. I get back to where the low-rent Gerard Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker. Oh. Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to? Fine, Mr. Vega. Oh. Wow! Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him and he walks away. We're not cool. You must be Parker. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back? Oh. Mr. Vega leads me in, and I take a seat in one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. Alright, where were we? Now, who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye. Yes, Colin? Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow and makes a fart noise. The whole class erupts in laughter. Alright, everyone. Very funny. Colin, please stay down. I really cannot speak. I can't read. I can't speak. Why do I play visual novels? Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings. All the students immediately get up and make a break for the door.
Sweet Manchego.
Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 94 in your textbook. Nobody's listening.
Oh.
Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs. Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers? Both. You know, budget cuts. Right.
Oh.
Thanks so much for coming in. No problem, Mr. Vega. Please, call me Hugo. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but I'm sure you know Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on?
I don't know.
Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I'd normally chalk this up to the senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda has always shared everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong.
I don't know.
I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? I mean, we just moved. I might as well tell the truth of what I know. I mean, that's the only thing I can really think of. And, yeah, well, we just moved recently, but it was only to the other side of town, and Amanda was more excited about it than I was.
Oh.
See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance if she keeps heading down this road. I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on the scholarship money that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo.
Oh.
Anytime. On my way out, I stop, thinking for a moment. I turn to Hugo. Hey, Hugo? Yes? Did you ever catch that rye?
Oh.
Yes. Ah, man. I didn't even have to do anything that time. Nice. I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force for positivity in my life, especially after you lost her father. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate the ride home, and maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. I pull up the carpool, and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So, did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So he talked about Mario Batali the whole time. It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. Let's go to the mall food court. Maybe meet some more dads, maybe. Does that sound good to you? Yeah, sure. Why the mall? Jeez, can't a dad take his daughter to the mall? Will he buy me things? I will buy you a thing. Singular. Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find they have to keep things hidden from the parents, and that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay, but also sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective, because, you know, maybe the parents also have dealt with similar situations. And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is it's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vega said you haven't been participating in class and you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pop. Senioritis and all that. I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class. It's fine. He's fine. We pull up to a stoplight and I eye Amanda. She's still texting. I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. Uh-huh. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. I heard MR is going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school? Yep. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? I don't think you'd get it. Okay. Who you texting? Oh. Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yep. Do you like Noah? What? No! Dad! Aw. I can't believe you would...
Dad.
I mean, jeez. Why would you... Gross. Sorry, just asking. Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Okay. Jeez. This is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation's over. To the mall, then. Don't trust anyone who likes their meat well done. Oh, jeez. Good dad tip? Maybe? I don't know. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center with a couple different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner. Yeah. Hell yeah. Language, Missy. Heck yeah? Better. We approach the food court to evaluate our options. There's greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar, bread with cheese on it, or do you just want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. We order a giant pile of chips and an unnaturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at the rickety table and dig in. These are bad. These are very bad. But also strangely delicious. We have to eat through the pain. We enjoyed the fluorescent cheesy goodness together until we're out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me? Oh no. Oh, good lord. Which meme? All memes. She places her head in her hands. Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are like inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time a meme gets to you, Dad, all us youths have already done the joke to death. And that's... What's worse is that movies and TV and video games will try to jump in on a meme train just based on how long it takes to make them. The meme will be long dead by the time it comes out. So it just states it and it isn't funny. Oh shit, what up?
Dad.
Dad, please. Anyway, changing the subject. Where to now? Want to go to that goth store? What? You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as an anti-establishment despite being the exact representation of the establishment. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know what store you're talking about. You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets and it's basically an assault on people the popular heart in the punk and hardcore movements. Are we talking about Hot Topic? Oh, dear God. Dude, you gotta be more specific. The one you threw up in that one time. Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Amanda runs into the store with me trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back. There it is. You can still see the outline, guys. Oh, God. I'm so proud. Speech. Amanda.
All right.
Speech. All right, I'll do it if you stop chanting. Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate a historical moment that will forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann Keller had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her to Dead Goth and Beyond, Dead Goth and Beyond, I love it, to buy rainbow suspenders, she proceeds to throw up all over a display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which this day remains among our possessions. Thank you. Amanda is moved. She begins clapping. Slow at first, then faster and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their heads. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head.
All right.
Oh, hey, chain wallets. While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I find myself something of interest to myself. Not so much for her dad to look at it and the dad still can't speak. I guess the clearance bin. There's a big cardboard box of marked down items. I'm pretty sure $4 for purple eyeliner is a good deal, I think. I wonder if I would look good in purple eyeliner. Hell yes, I would! Look, this is very important to me. I overhear a stifled argument over at the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. I can see that. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here. Listen, When I bought this online, the website said this blouse was Victorian expired. However, when I received it, it clearly had the trademark of Edwardian dressage. Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. If it will you leave if I give you a coupon? Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying. I am the manager. I see. Well, it would seem I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. Whatever, dude. The man swirls around and storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they're Victorian-inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda trots up to me with a t-shirt in her hand. Oh boy, here it comes.
Oh.
Hey, Dad, Tron 5000. Yes, I'll buy it for you. Wow, that was easy. Thanks. At least it's only one this time. Amanda plops the shirt onto the counter and grins at the cashier. I love your hair.
Ah.
The cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I hand her a 20. So what was that guy's deal? The cashier rolled her eyes so hard I'm worried she'll pull something. That's Damien. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. I forgot to say! There's a dad! That was very late on the uptake. She hands Amanda her bag. It's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Amanda and I sit down on the couch, trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. Oh cool, Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite, right? Oh hell yes, they have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but also they're hunting ghosts. Also the trucks are haunted. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint Dogbone, the twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh no, the ghosts of God control the truck! I can't steer them there, damn ice roads! Let me use this EVP mirror and try and communicate with the spirits! Flint, we're about to die! I almost forgot it. If you listen carefully, the sound is saying you're going to die. That's because we are about to die, you... This is art. The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself to go and start arguments on the internet. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint Dogbone after the disastrous ice road accident. Afterwards, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. Good tire pressure is essential to optimal mileage. Good dad tip. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You have never let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves at one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So, you excited for the cookout today? I mean, if there's food, I'm excited. I'm all over those terrible store-bought sugar cookies that everyone brings to parties. Yeah, those are bad. Which means there are more for me. Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. The social butterfly. Well, better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? Oh man. There we go. You know what? We're going early, just because you said that. We head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. Oh jeez. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on the table next to 2 other veggie plates. Huh. Hey, there's Joseph! I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Welcome! I'm so glad you 2 are here! And you brought veggies! Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come on over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Hi.
Oh.
This is Christian and Christy. They're twins.
Huh?
They stare creepily and say nothing.
Hi.
Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where's Krish? Maybe Mary put him in this crib. Oh no, it's the woman from the bar the other night. I had a feeling that Mary was his wife. Oh boy. What's she doing here? Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary?
Hey.
Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed? I'll have to go look for him. What? You'll have to... Joseph takes a moment and regains some composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Parker, and his daughter, Amanda. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. I love her. Nice to, meet you, Mary, for the first time. Charmed. Well, I have to go there now. Mary leaves. Oh god, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. Oh, jeez. Same. This dad. Too much like me. God. It takes all of my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor, but please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are already excited to meet you. Wow, I think I've actually met everybody else. Great, I bet you're excited to get to know everyone better. Hope you both enjoy yourselves. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food that's spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. I don't want to have to make friends.
Aww.
Come on, Dad. Who are you going to party with when I go off to school? But I don't want to have to do pleasantries. I feel this too hard. Dad. There. They're going to talk about the weather.
Aww.
Go, do it, make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye! Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and am surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Oh, dang, Robert's here? Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in Dead Goth and Beyond? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second. All these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I'd better investigate. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I mean... Matt and Craig are together, and that takes... well... I mean... But I kind of also want to talk to Robert, too. And... Joseph's a good guy too. God, I'm split between 3 options here. I mean, we kind of hit it off with Robert pretty well, but I kind of also want to talk to Craig because he's also kind of hot. You know what? You know what? I think we're going to try to go for Craig. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello. Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare 2 art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they're a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of that time and place. And try to take something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding in context in which a work of art is created. That's actually very true. I actually studied art history in, during my junior year, like, months ago. And all that's very true. Matt and Hugo seem to be busy talking about seem to be so busy talking that they don't notice me. Craig leans in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. We'll talk to Craig. I turn my attention to Craig, who seems a little more attentive to my existence. How'd resistance training go the other day? Great! Little River here is a great cheerleader, ain't you, tiny bro? Craig grabs River's arms and waves them around. You can do it, Dad! I'm so proud of you! I'm sorry for pooping on you! Oh no! Aw, that's cute. She must be a handful at this age. Oh, they always are.
Hey.
But it's so worth it. Craig grabs River's arms again and waves them around. Also, I'm sorry throwing up on you, Dad. Hi, how you settling in? The new place is perfect. It's really cozy and the neighborhood is beautiful. I'm so glad we moved here. I'm even more glad that we're right next to my old best friend. Craig gives me a playful punch on the shoulder. Ow. I remember that hurting less in the past. Sorry, I've been doing push-ups and stuff. Parker, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everyone's been super friendly. Seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine. Matt points to across the yard where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us.
Hey.
What is it, sweetheart? It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it.
Hey.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Man takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head. Am I cool now? The girl stands at him, staring it over, and thinking, but I can't speak. I can't read, and I can't speak. Nope. But you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on.
Hey.
Hey, Parker, this is my daughter. Hello. I'm Carmen Sista. Sita. Carmen Sita. Carmen's a fucking... Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. Dad, look, I'm making friends. Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually. Amanda, do you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop? And my old college friend and, your teacher. Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors.
Oh.
Yep. You still gonna get me that overdue term paper? Great seeing you! Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. Same. She learned the finger guns move from me. I'm very proud. She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go?
Huh?
Hugo turns around, looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide.
Sweet Manchego.
Ernest Hemingway Vega, are you smoking? Oh my god, he named him Ernest Hemingway. That's hilarious. Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. Nope. I see Ernest coming across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette and then flicks it into a gutter. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest. I turn my attention to Craig and Matt. Matt and Craig. I still can't speak. I still can't read. I still can't speak. Kids, right?
Oh.
Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest had tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pant. Nearly burned down half the yard. At the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. Oh, Jesus. And then it spread onto my yard and burned down half of my yard, too. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him. Hey, everybody. Sorry about that. Parker, this is my son, Ernest. Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? Doesn't matter. Ernest? Okay, I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know. Yeah, good for you. Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. Ouch. Ernest? Oh yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Ernest puts earbuds in, storms off, and stand over in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. He seems nice. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs. I'm so sorry. He's really having a really tough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it.
Nice.
I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it possible to be a cool dad? What? I'm as cool as a cucumber.
Hey.
See, that right there. You can't say that.
I don't know.
The kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be the cool dads? I don't know.
Yeah, sounds great.
I think we just have to accept that fact as dads. We've become the machine that once raged and accept our fate as to unironically wear socks with sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. Amanda's 18 and she still thinks I'm cool. I yell across the yard to my daughter. Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point. As much as we all want it, I don't think it's as important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. You can't all be the best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest, but I still can't speak. But you get what I'm saying, right? Okay, good. Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right, but it'd be nice to have it both ways. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might become a time when it won't be like that. Is college when that happens?
Hey.
Don't let us eat up your time, Parker. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. Okay, so... I guess we can talk to Robert and Brian now. I walk over to Robert and Brian, who are chatting over drinks, determined not to be weird about what happened last night. I hope Robert feels the same. Hey, guys. Parker! How the heck are you? Settling into the neighborhood, alright? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order, at least. That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got over 50 inches in there. The game looks great on high def. Oh, boy. Parker, have you met Robert yet? Yes, I believe we've met briefly. Hey. Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Robert robotically extends a hand. I shake it and he stares unblinkingly into my eyes. Oh, God, what does it mean? How's it going? It's good. Robert focuses on the whiskeys he's holding. He takes a long sip. Great! Look at my friends becoming friends. Us dads gotta stick it together, you know? Us dads? Robert has a kid? Oh, I didn't know he had kids. Robert continues to stare at me. Jesus, does this guy ever blink? Yep. Cool. That's cool. We stand in an incredibly uncomfortable silence for several moments until... We gotta get off this haunted truck! Oh no, the ghosts locked the doors! Daisy and Amanda run up to us. Thank God.
Yeah.
Quick, hit the emergency escape button! But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Then hit the brake, I guess, and then we'll get out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghosts, but how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I'm not sure I have the materials to properly cook you. Wait a second, are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yeah! Amanda and I love that show. It's the best, especially that episode when Callum hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah, it's such quality reality television. Alright, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs, and they're gonna make a great meal. Lots of protein. Gonna keep us from starving out here in this harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole table of food right over there. Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy words from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for a fire. Okay. But not an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend?
Alright.
Now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. Yeah. I turn my attention back to the conversation, but wait. Where did Robert go? Yeah, he slipped away somewhere. I skim the party and finally find him in the corner talking to Mary. Does he not want to talk? Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I snap out of my Robert-induced haze. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teacher says she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age, too. She used to have a bit of a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people, too. Kids, right? Gotta love them. You're required to by law. Well, since they're going along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little play date for them. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet up some of the other fellas. Okay, I guess Joseph and Damien are our last guys. I spot Joseph chatting with the guy from Dead Goth and Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them. So, I'm curious. Can you walk me through why you had your house painted black? Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter, it provides artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the charisma interior perfectly. It's definitely an interesting choice.
Oh.
Thank you, I'm very proud of my abode.
Oh.
Parker, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design decisions. Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. I think I saw you in Dead Goth and Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns bright red. I must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the goth style very seriously, and to be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Goth and Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it was no such way for a gentleman to act. It's okay, man. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yes, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. She was the one I took to Dead Goth and Beyond. Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second. I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighborhood.
Oh my.
Hey, Amanda! Would you consider yourself a goth? Amanda yells back. I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under any one specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would more describe myself as twee hipster with some normcore leanings. Bats are cool, though. Ah, pity. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming.
Hey?
Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth? That it would, my dear. I don't believe we had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmarch, at your service. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Amanda blushes and returns with a gesture with a curtsy. My, you do know how to treat a lady.
Whoa.
Hello, Amanda. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear, are they speaking in unison? Hey! Won't you come play with us? Come play with us. Forever. Oh, God. Guys, enough of the creepy twin shtick. We've talked about this. Christian and Christy slowly back away. Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand. I don't know. Mary takes a long sip of the wine. I think I might have taped over a VeggieTales VGS with The Shining. Who knows? She takes another sip of her wine.
Oh.
Where's Krish? Wasn't he with you? You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be alright. Toddlers are pretty resilient. Mary tips her glass to me. Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my fifth.
Come on.
I have squeezed 4 little... Sweetheart, would you do me a favor and please find Krish? It would be great. I'm sure he's fine. Mary.
Hey.
Okay, jeez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Dad, can we go now? Oh, hey, it's that guy from the school. Oh, okay. That's his son. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I see the family resemblance. Ah, Lucian. Have I ever introduced you to Parker yet? Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. I remember you. Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucian bows. Whatever, sir. Lucian bows again. Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger, sir? Coming right up, bud. Are you vegetarian? Yep. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in the Victorian area were vegetarians? They described carnivorous type people as bloodlappers. Dad.
Hey?
That's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of a tattoo peeks from underneath his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't see it before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor. Whoa, is that a tattoo?
Excellent.
Yep, I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. That's so cool. Want to see mine? What? Lucian pulls back some rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink. My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian! We'll talk about this later. That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. I just thought it looked sick. Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful, though. That number carries weight. Man, Joseph is a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors pops out of the womb with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching. Yeah, I'm kind of curious as myself now. And without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets the patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. You probably didn't know this, Parker, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's unbelievable. Oh god, the pun. I'm trying to get on his level, but I just can't catch up. Get the puns. Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. God damn it, you guys. Must we keep talking about this? Can't we just appreciate the artist? The fucking puns. Oh my god, they're such dads. I never see him make a mistake. God damn it. Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. God damn it. Please stop. All the children at the party boo at the glorious display of puns in unison. Alright guys, the food's ready. Please warm and orderly barbecue. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers.
Aye.
Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac.
Hey.
Kinda nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. It only helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid.
Oh.
We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot. Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all the kids. If she decides to get into a babysitting game, she'll really make a killing. Hey, why don't you add us all on the Dad Book? Dad Book? Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you already need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops, I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Oh no. Hey, welcome to the neighborhood. Achievement unlocked. I did it. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. Pretty fun party, don't you think? I felt like I was at a networking event, because honestly, I'm gonna get LinkedIn notifications out of this, I just know it. You don't think that it's nice people want to connect with you? Not when their affection jams up in my inbox, metaphorically speaking. Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dad Book. Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad. Amanda and I arrive home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. Any big plans for this evening? Actually, yeah, I'm going out with some friends. Oh. Is that okay? Of course, just keep me posted, and be home before midnight. You got it. And be careful.
Yeah.
I will. Make good choices. Of course. And call me if you need anything. Dad, you're not gonna do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No, I've never done that, and I will never do that. Okay, do you have plans for tonight? My plans were kinda to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna... work on some stuff. You know, dad stuff. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great, see you later. I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. I'd love to be able to cook like that. Although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil, like making baked Alaskas all day instead of any food of real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meet Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I sent a text. Hey, kiddo, you good? I wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand. I'm sure she'll respond soon. Unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond soon, because I'll definitely tell her better than to text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it for a long day of socializing. I check my watch again. And then my phone. Nothing yet. Oh man. Okay, see, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only assuaging my side of fucking, but possibly exacerbating with all the yelling. So I keep pacing around the house, waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who was she even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? Oh no. I decided to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. You know what? I bet that her phone ran out of power. Ran out of the good old juice. Probably. Oh, thank God it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe. Yep. But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my texts? Amanda pulls out her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops, guess I didn't see those. Aw, come on, Amanda. Okay, I've been guilty of that too, though. I can't really blame her. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann. Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now? Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew, and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? I was scared. You weren't responding, and it was just like when your dad... I have to stop myself from tearing up. Oh, no.
Huh?
Oh, Dad, I didn't mean to... I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. Oh, no. You really scared me. Just... Please don't do that again. Oh. Alright. I'm gonna go to bed now. Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brew some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey, I thought about what you said last night. Huh? I should have texted you. I said I was gonna do it and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Whoa. I'm sorry for freaking out on you. You're an adult now. I shouldn't have gotten so worked up. Huh? Team Keller? Team Keller. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them. Already did.
Hey.
Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs in the time it takes me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dad Book? Ugh. It's a social media platform. Wait. What? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda. I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dad Book profile on my own. Alright, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet.
Aww.
Amanda spends the next couple minutes setting up my profile in Dad Book, which it turns out is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood.
Aww.
Alright, Pops. We gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. On Friday night, you are most likely to... Oh my god, Netflix and grill, baby. Oh my god. Torment my children with dad puns. Yeah. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? My trusty grill, the lost shaker of salt, cast away on DVD for instructional purposes, a boat, obviously. I don't need anything. My survival skills have trained me for this day. A boat, obviously. What are your turn-ons? Strong dad arms, tennis shoes with long white socks, a well-manicured lawn, street smarts, top-tier grillmanship, comfortable with crying. Street smarts? Okay, again, okay, maybe we're not gonna go for a specific dad this route, but, we're just gonna be true to myself and see where this goes with me. And see where this goes. What did you want to be when you grew up? Technical writer for manuals and instructionals, salty boat captain, pro skater who is also an astronaut, a good father, the president of space. Pro skater who's an astronaut. What's your favorite movie genre? War documentaries, Sean Connery's entire filmography, anything on Laserdisc, romantic comedy, whatever will make me cry, old comedies that haven't aged well. Yes. Yes. What's your ideal date? Mapping together, doing a 1,000-piece puzzle together, eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m. Ah, fuck, I did not mean to click that. Oh well, that's what happened. What do you never leave home without? A sensible cardigan, my sick vape, my book of words and jumbles and a pen, a cool knife, my crippling low self-esteem. I frequently forget my phone, keys, and wallet at home sometimes. Yes. I'll spend a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories, how proud I am of my child, potential ends of the world, if I'm ever able to love myself as much as I love my grill, when I can get the next cup of coffee, lawnmower modifications, potential ends of the world, profile complete. See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day here just looking at people's profiles. You should message one of them. Or more than one of them. All these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay. I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad.
Welcome. You've got dads.
I love it. Okay. Or maybe... oh, man. Okay. Okay. I said we were going for Craig first. We're gonna go with Craig. Or, you know what? We can save going for Craig for next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next episode of, Dream Daddy Dad Dating Simulator. Yeah. Until next time, everybody. See ya.